Hi, I'm Jessie Bowley, one of the visual arts instructors here at KIS. What you are looking at in front of you is an amazing collection of the artwork and the designs from our students. These are both alumni of ours as well as some of our current students, and they have really boldly crafted some incredible pieces for you to enjoy today. I feel like artwork to me is really such a record of its time. And one of the reasons I think it is so powerful is the way that it's both a very private record and a public record. And it's private in the way that each of these students has poured a lot of their heart and soul into these pieces. This is a record of how they are feeling and what they are thinking about right now. But one of the amazing things that happens when artworks are put into a collection, and that collection or exhibit then goes into a museum, is that then it becomes this really public record. And it allows you to see some themes that begin to really emerge. And it shows you that all of these pieces collectively, they are a record of the time that they came into. They are a record of the time that they are made in. So as I was putting together this collection and trying to decide which pieces to possibly include, I wasn't looking at it in terms of a trophy. This was not a competition and all of the best students have their work put into a museum, but rather looking for connections between the pieces. And the connections that I hope you will see evidenced here, some of the connections that I see are things like the way that COVID impacted us. It was such an isolating time, but within this isolation, you really saw students looking for moments of connection. And I feel like you see both of those in this collection of work. Another theme that you'll see is a really inventive use of materials as students are reaching for things beyond just paint and clay and are beginning to use just really unusual things. You find the students are reinventing their traditions. We have a tremendously diverse student body, and we live in Bangkok, a really diverse, enormous city. So these students are not made of one culture and one place. And I feel like this artwork really evidences the way that they are looking at the traditions that they belong to and finding ways to reinvent them and make them personal to themselves. There is so much of my students' personality in these works. They are reaching directly into their own interests for these pieces, and whether that interest is in MMA fighting, whether that interest is in sci-fi, they are all reaching to things that are really important to them when they make this artwork. I'm so impressed with how bold they have been to put artwork out into the world. And I feel like this is a real evidence of the ways that art is always made in difficult times. Throughout history, whether it's been political unrest, wars, pandemics, that has not stopped any kind of artist from making art. And if anything, it becomes fuel for them, right? To bring things into the world that will delight you, that will make you inspired, that will challenge you, make you feel devastated, make you feel curious, and make you feel alive. And that's what these works are to me.